Hello everybody, we had a very unexpectedly exciting Saturday morning this morning. Thought I'd come up here and do a video because I really was not expecting what we found today at all. Man and I went to a farmer's market that is a little more out of the way, never been to it before, decided to check it out, maybe get a little food, walk around, kind of a fun thing to do to start off the weekend. And I found some really cool stuff there. I was not expecting a whole bunch of Star Trek stuff. Good vintage 90s Star Trek stuff from when I was growing up. Really awesome. To start, this Klingon head coin savings bank. Looks like they had a Borg, Ferengi, and Klingon, and generic, not like specific characters or anything like that, but really cool. Complete in the packaging. Not something I was expecting to find going off to a farmer's market for the day. They also had a really cool room. I'll mention very briefly. They had all the outside stuff as normal, and they had a few buildings that are permanent with a lot of little restaurants and things like that in there and stalls, and they had a really huge antiques market kind of thing, one where I wish I brought like a camera kind of stuff, because they had vintage stuff going back to early like 50s television shows, things produced in its time, to 60s. I mean, anything from like Star Trek to Sky King to anything you think of, Bewitched, whatever. Really cool area. But they found out amongst the outside and like the farmers market stuff, this really cool Star Trek coin bank, and then going around and found a few loose Star Trek action figures. Very exciting and really good shape, and you know, I've been really wanting to run across at these types of things or yard sales or kind of stuff, just loose Star Trek action figures in the 90s, the kind of ones that I had as a kid, and just don't seem to stumble upon them. But I found a few more loose ones today. This really cool Gowron, excellent, and then my favorite Dax, Jadzia Dax from the first release line of the Deep Space Nine figures. I had all those as a kid. Really cool. Very happy to have that, and also with her ponytail intact, because that tends to fall off or get knocked off over time. So being loose, really cool that was intact. And then things got even crazier because I found two boxed Star Trek action figures. They actually had a few more, but a lot of them were not really great condition, and looking around, and I'm not as interested in getting a lot of boxed ones as far as just, you know, loose ones, having a nice big box, and boxed ones, more specific ones, have a little more meaning, like that Scotty that I got from the episode Relics that I did a video of. But I picked two the front that they had in there that really appealed to me and were really good shape. So we have Geordi LaForge from Star Trek Generations. This was a fun line of figures. You know, the movie, love it or hate it, depends, you know, what your opinion is of it, but I really liked the line of action figures from that movie. I had most of those as a kid. Cool to have Geordi, because he's one of my favorite characters. I'm always fond of the engineers. And then this is really cool. I liked this Warp Factor series when those started coming out, and I never had this one as before, so I'm really happy to find it, because I like the design of it, like the character, and it's something that I wish had happened sooner over the course of TNG. But we have Captain Beverly Picard. So Captain Beverly Picard action figure, really cool. Thought that was awesome in the box. So yeah, that was nuts. I found a bunch of farmers market, and I found a whole bunch of Star Trek, and I found one thing randomly just for the store because it's a really good shape and it's fairly new and was really cheap. But volume 10 of Dragon Ball Super manga. Not really into it. Never, you know, Dragon Ball kind of ended for me when I was a kid. I like that stuff, but not really interested in Super, so that'll be going up for the store. But yeah, was not expecting to find all of that. The Star Trek stuff is amazing. I'm very excited that I found all that. I love my Klingon head. Awesome. Stay tuned for another video coming up, because I have stuff that I was intending to make a video of this weekend as it arrived. This was all totally unexpected, so look out for that. And yeah, just a great way to start the weekend.